It feels like yesterday and 20 years ago at the same time.
Wow.
It's on the market for sure. But I had a family member want to buy it from me, and he's like, "Yo, just hold off on selling it to anybody else right now until I can, super think about it." And, I mean, this cop like made a U-turn on me for no front plate and pulled me over, and then within 6 months, the drive shaft, the carrier bearing started going crazy. I've almost wrecked this thing a million times. It scares me to death. Came with the LS6. The guy I bought it from told me it had a new motor in it. It's got an iron block in there, so.
And then my first bike that I purchased was actually a 600 or 650 Kawasaki. Yeah.
You got your bowl of your carb. This will fill up with fuel, and then once it fills up, it pushes this little float up. You see how gas is coming out whenever it's down. So like simulate fuel going in it, comes up, stops the fuel coming in until it drops back down a little bit, more come out, and then from there it's just vacuum from inside of here, pulling the fuel up from the bowl.
Okay.
So like you got your gas tank, and it's like a little mini reservoir basically.
Like an overflow on a.
If you think of like fuel injected stuff, think of this as your fuel pressure, because you don't have no fuel pressure. It's just gravity fed. The vacuum coming in, negative pressure wise, pulls it up. But with it coming out fine there, I don't know if I'll be able to get a little screwdriver in there. Usually the jets are just like little, like on a little flathead tip. Maybe I can get me a little flathead in there.
Like the little nut I just turned to keep that filter closed? Like one of those?
Yeah, pretty much. Let me go grab a stubby flathead.
Okay.
I know I'm letting your gas leak everywhere.
It's all right. I ain't want to give up on this and have to go buy a new lawnmower if I ain't have to.
And I don't know if this is thin enough or not. Get in there.
I may have a thinner one, but I don't know if this is short.
Whoa. Let me grab the one with the hose and see if I can spray up in there, because the jet's just like, it basically limits how much fuel it's giving it by size. So it gave not like a funnel.
Yeah, man. Look at this. Is this good luck, y'all? Don't they say if a butterfly landed you was good luck? You ever heard that? Slight day.
And we can hopefully see it go back together. And hopefully we knocked out whatever crud was in there.
Just learned a whole lot real quick right there. So is that filling up with fluid, like with gasoline right now?
Yeah, until that float comes up and then
it
stops the flow.
Okay.
It's old technology, but it's simple technology.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how much in there. See if it should be enough. To probably start it again. I would say watch your knuckles, because however that's set up, you scratch your knuckles on the back part trying to pull it up.
Which part is it?
When you pull this, I don't know if I was scratching it on this, but yeah,
okay.
yeah, yep.
undone for us.
That was beautiful. And it didn't take you more than 20 tries. I don't know if you watch YouTube at all, though, man, but I'm telling you, man.
I do, man. Actually, I watch like I got out of working on cars, you know, whenever I joined the Army. And, it keeps me sane just watching stuff like that. Whether it's a rebuild of something. You know, obviously I eat, sleep, and breathe cars. I got this thing and that.
You work on these yourself?
Yeah. So right now, this thing actually.
I heard the exhaust on here. In the morning when you be shooting out.
Yeah. Let me grab the hose real quick and show you why I've not been driving it.
Okay.
So I thought it was going to be at low speed. Whenever I turned the wheel a little bit, I thought I felt like play, and I was getting some feedback to the steering wheel. I thought it was just going to be wheel bearings, and I was like, they're fine for now. They can keep on screaming. I'll worry about it once I feel like fixing it. Well, it wasn't. It ended up being the steering shafts was rubbing this guy. This is the clutch master hose.
Yeah.
So I rolled up to, you know, the light on base. This is my regular day to work. Went to push clutch and it went to the floor. And I was like, man, you got to be kidding me right now. So I'm taking this to the hydraulic shop today because nobody sells just the hose. Because then they can't make any money off of you. So they only sell it with the master cylinder, which the cheapest one is, you know, $130. It doesn't need it, it just needs the hose.
So they gonna repair that hose, or they actually have a hose for sale?
So they'll take these ends off. These are just like the quick disconnect ends. Just Chevy junk, really. They'll take these off, fit a new hose for it, and then clamp it down. This is just like, if you've ever done like brakes before, this would be like the brake hose that's like on your caliper to your line. So I rubbed that hole right there, and that lost all the pressure.
You got plans of getting it done today, though. Got you a day off. Hopefully get it back on the road immediately.
Yeah, just a little preventative maintenance on the Mustang today. I just got to do a oil change on it. It needs it bad. It's been screaming at me for a little bit.
Man, I'm kind of glad I just came over here, man. You see, I got two things over there that I need work, and I don't really work on cars, but this is what I do. So I meet people, but I don't always meet the most knowledgeable people. So,
yeah,
like...
It sucks, too, because, like, you see it more and more in the industry. Like, people don't take pride in their work, man. Like, everybody just wants to go home at the end of the day. You can have that mindset, obviously, but you can only have that mindset if you got the mindset first of, I'm getting paid to do this job, do it right.
Correct. What year is this?
So this one is actually an 04, old. So it came with the LS6. The guy I bought it from told me it had a new motor in it. It's got an iron block in there, so fun for me. Still fun. Got a little cam in it. It's a fun daily driver, man. You know,
Is it straight pipe?
Yeah, it's very hacked up from the guy previously. I don't like it. I want to do long tubes and just an X pipe and then run it out the back, but
yeah,
you know, for now it is what it is. I got to worry about selling that thing, getting the truck, because I got to drive all the way to Virginia and back next year. So
okay.
And that thing, it'll make it. That will make it. My back is going to be done by the end of that, because that thing's on bags. It's bouncy enough as it is from the factory, let alone with bags. And then
Kepa, go over there and check it out.
Yeah, man.
See what you got going on, man. Yep. So you got the bikes out here too, man. Got a few toys around here.
Yeah, my wife wanted to learn how to ride, so I bought her the Navi, and then I was like, well, I'm going to be an anxious wreck if you're out there riding by yourself, so I'll just buy a bike with you.
Okay. So this is a beginner's bike, the Navi?
Yeah, so that's actually an automatic bike too, so it's just...
Oh yeah, that's nice.
You start it up and you go. Let me try to find my keys.
Yeah, do your thing, bro. I'm just right here checking stuff out. Yeah, I recently learned, I ain't gonna say recently, man, time flies. I learned how to ride on something similar though, man. But it wasn't automatic. But it was a smaller bike. I think it was like a 250. And then my first bike that I purchased was actually a 600 or 650 Kawasaki. Yeah. Before I left from Illinois, my homies, they was getting these smaller bikes.
I had one last year as well. I had the Honda when I had a Grom that I had done some trading and ended up with. And that thing was a blast, man. Like I've had the R1s, you know, I've had the fun, cheap 600s.
Mm-hmm.
I had more fun on a small bike than a big bike at any day, especially with me not being a tall person. Like riding my R1 around, man, I was tiptoeing, and I thought every stoplight I was gonna lay that thing down. Every stoplight.
Man, I'm glad I got that mower back rolling, man. That was perfect, man. I got my wallet in the house. I'll bring you some when I make it home.
You're good, man. You're good, I promise.
Thank you, man. You say you got this one on the market already, or the goal is just to get it sold?
It's on the market for sure. But I had a family member want to buy it from me, and he's like, "Yo, just hold off on selling it to anybody else right now until I can, you know, super think about it."
Okay.
Because he was looking at brand new Mustangs. He was looking at buying just a
Turbo?
brand new Mustang, and I was like, "Well, you know, just buy this thing. It's going to be over half the price. You know, obviously you're not going to get a warranty or anything like that, but it's got the bones to be a good car.
Mm-hmm.
Stock motor as far as I know, so that's where the limit really is here. I bought this out of Dallas about 3 years ago, and the only thing I've had to do is I did a rear main seal after I bought it, and then I did the bags, obviously, like an idiot. I wish I wouldn't have done that.
I was about to say, you said the bags are going out though, but you modified it that way yourself?
Well, so they're not going out. They were bags are just over a year old at this point. They're fun, right? I was like, man, I've never had a bagged car. I want one. I was like, what about bagged and boosted Mustang? Sounds good, doesn't work.
Bagged and boosted.
It's so bouncy. Every day, and again, I put this thing together. So every time I drive this thing and hear a noise, the worst goes through my head. I'm always thinking, man, I'm about to lose a control arm or something. And it hasn't happened yet, luckily. But you know, it's just that in the back of your head, you know, gut feeling of, did I remember to tighten this bolt, or did I remember to tighten that bolt? And yeah, I mean, the last thing I had to do to this was just charge it up with Freon. Because I had bought that to daily drive, which is dumb because this thing gets 16 miles to the gallon, and that thing gets about 13 to 14 on a good day. And
was a lot of the reasons you bought that based off like lies the person that sold it to you, or
50-50. I probably would have negotiated them down a lot more. And again, we've had some other problems with it. Like within the first month of owning it, I had to put a diff brace on it because the diff bushing itself was wearing out really bad, and it was pushing the pinion into the ground and causing a lot of chatter in the rear end. Those rear ends are not solid at all. They are very sketchy. So I put a diff brace on it first month into ownership probably, and then within 6 months the drive shaft, the carrier bearing started going crazy. So I put a drive shaft in it. It had a few fuel leaks I had to button up, but I mean, I don't see myself getting into a CTS-V for any cheaper than what I did.
Yeah.
I should have known what I was expecting whenever I got it.
Yeah. So would you, if you were to keep this, you would have went back regular suspension?
I have the regular suspension. I probably wouldn't, just because, again, once I get that thing up, you know, I don't drive this thing hardly ever.
Okay.
I probably put more miles on this thing in the past 2 months since that broke than I have in the past 3 years that I've owned it. Matter of fact, I forgot that this thing even had like registration. Cause I got pulled over 2 or 3 weeks ago, and for no front plate, of course, which why would you? It looks terrible.
You got to take this off of here then. That's what, it's obvious you ain't got one.
And I mean, this cop like made a U-turn on me for no front plate and pulled me over, and I got sitting there thinking, I was like, man, these tags have been expired for at least a year. I'm gonna be lucky if he don't tow this thing. But no, he just gave me a fix-it ticket for it, luckily. So
okay. There's still no front plate. Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe if you put it on the dash though, you probably, you know what I'm saying, you'd be all right.
Ruin it, man.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because it's illegal or if it legitimately doesn't look good.
Yeah.
But as far as the front plate goes, you can forget it. Ain't happening.
Understood. In my SS, I got it on the dashboard.
Yeah, but it just looks so cheesy, man, and like, especially like the inspection sticker stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I never put an inspection sticker in here. I don't know if you can see it from the outside. It might have to have the sun glare.
Oh, the sticker residue maybe.
Yeah, man, and that was just from previous owners having it. I mean, you could almost see a clear box. Let me see if I can find it. It might only be from the inside, but it's like right here.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like whenever like the defrost is on or whatever, because I have to for the morning sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a square box. It's just nothing. I hate it.
Yeah.
Just,
You originally from Texas?
no, I'm from Ohio actually.
Oh, okay. Midwest.
Southwest Ohio. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you know what's going on. I mean, like I said, I'm from the Midwest too, though, man. You been down here how long?
I got here in February of 21.
Military. That's how you got here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've been down here for a little over 3 years. That's crazy to think about.
It
feels
fly?
like- it feels like yesterday and 20 years ago at the same time.
Wow.
And I was supposed to, you know, get out of here in January, but I was an idiot and saw a bunch of money in my face. And
Locked in again.
Yep. But, nah, man. Life's been good to me here lately. Can't complain.
That's what's up. You make it back home at all?
I go home every now and then. So my wife's from here, so she, you know, anytime we have like my leave or anything, we try to split it up because I don't want her to not feel like we can, you know, visit her family with our time off, even though they're right here. But yeah, we usually do like a week up there, a week down here. And I try not to go back home anymore because, you know, it's just
Same old.
you always got to remember you left for a reason.
Exactly.
Don't get sucked back in.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep, exactly. I thought it'd be just me, man. You know what I'm saying? I most definitely remind myself every day, though, of what I left.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, and just keep
It's
going
hard
forward.
sometimes after like the long days. You're like, man, I just want to rewind the clock, but then you rewind the clock, you got to go back through everything you did.
Mm-hmm.
Everything happened for a reason.
For sure. So it's pretty much sold. Then you got a buyer already for this, right?
I'm hoping so, man.
Or that's the plan, at least. Yeah. Okay.
You know, I'll be a nervous wreck if he decides to drive it all the way home, because I'll be thinking the whole time again about, you know, what if I forgot to tighten this one bolt or what have you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I don't know, man. I guess just tighten some things up before we get it. But just in case, I mean, we doing some coverage on it right now, man. I mean, what's the asking price though? You got one? I'll post this. You might get a buyer, man.
I'd probably take 20 for it, like on the spot, to anybody that I kind of didn't know or anything.
Uh-huh.
And that's like, you know, if you bought it from me, again, this is a pretty modified car. So
Yeah.
like, you know, you could either go out and wreck it. I've almost wrecked this thing a million times. It scares me to death every time. You know, and I told him, I said, look, man, if you go out and blow it up, I might not be able to help you. You know, I told you this motor was on the edge, it's making too much power for what it is. If you go out and wreck it, don't come try and blame me.
Okay, then. What year is this one?
So this is a 13.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're probably like, wow, 20, that's crazy.
Well, I'm not really a Mustang guy though. I'm learning too though.
So I mean, you got to figure though with the Paxton blower, I mean that was at least $5,000 before labor. It's got 1050X injectors. I think those are like $1,200 injectors. The bags were $5,000 before install. And it was tuned locally by Cunningham Tuning. It's a good dude.
So everything about the car sound good. It just say you just second guessing your own work on it.
Every day, man.
That's the
Every
only
day.
thing though, man.
You know, and the week I put the bags on, there was a car show going on in Hutto, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get these bags done. I'll drive down there, and I did, and it made it. And I just, you know, it's always about there's a difference between being confident and trusting what you do. So I'm confident that I did everything, but it's in your head still, man. It just does. Like anytime on the way to work, I'm just thinking to myself, what happens if this happens or this happens? So, it's part of being human. You always
for
gotta
sure.
wonder what's gonna happen.
Well, they don't look tore up, man. You done had it for a while. Been driving it. Bag still bagging.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. You all right.
Yeah.
You doing all right, though, man. It's starting to cook, man. I really didn't want to stop
Yeah.
you from cutting your
No,
grass,
you're good,
man.
man.
Go and get
You're
it
good.
done, man. For real.
Hey, you can go cut yours now.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, man, so much.
Yeah.
For sure. I'll give you the link to my channel too, man. So when I post this, at least you'll see this one. Or many others. I record every day, so.
See my ugly mug on my TV.
Yeah, man. All right. It's already assembled all the way together. I'm going to pull it one time for just sake.
Yeah, you can.
Make sure. Awesome. One more thing, since you're technical. So this is supposed to be our self-propelled when I push this, but it's not self-propelling.
Okay. So it's engaging back there. As far as like this line goes. See if there's any slap whenever it's pulling up. Track that line. See if there's any adjustment on this thing. See any adjustment for it. Will it do it just if you kind of help it out a little bit?
I mean, it does. I mean, I don't think the self-propelling is working at all. I feel like either what turns the wheel is stripped or not connected. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Now I wonder if
it does
you,
work, but
if you push it forward and hold this and try to crank it, it should be like super hard to do.
Well, let's see what we can do real quick.
Yeah. Funny guy. I don't know on that one, man, because whenever it's down, it's pretty well tensioned. It's just. Yeah, it might just be a wore out, you know. It should be like a centrifugal type of thing in there.
Yours propelling?
Yeah, it does.
Same mechanism. I see they saying the same brand.
Yeah, it's a, it's an alright mower. It's just, I definitely wish I had this side. Probably one of the world's biggest procrastinators, and with these type of mowers, it's trying to throw everything up here. Whenever that grass is really thick, you can't throw it all up there, so it bogs out. But if it had a side one.
Oh, so
And it's taken me everything not to bump up the idle and all of that stuff, because I don't really want to. Just don't want to break it. You know, it's a good
If it
mower.
ain't broke, don't
Yeah,
fix it.
I'm trying to keep my hands off of it.
Ain't no telling how old this grass is in here. For real. You familiar with like years or more? Like, is this a newer than this one?
I have no.
I see it's got the same type of motor like Briggs and Stetton. That's what mine say.
Yeah, if I ever needed a mower back home, my grandpa, he worked for years and then retired before I was probably born, and that's pretty much all he did, man. It's flipping mowers, computers. That man had a million computers at once, cars, and that's if I ever needed something like niche or something that I didn't want to pay brand new for, or even get something used sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Papa, you got any mowers for sale?
There you go.
He got to make his money on it too, so.
All right, man. You ain't got nothing but about 4 or 5 passes left, man.
You good, man.
All right, bro. I'm going to get this one back across the street.
Have a good one.
All right, you too, bro. Thank you. Oh, matter of fact, perfect time. We got back to the spot, and I was telling y'all I need to pour gas in here because we was out here working on it and doing all the stuff under the hood, but I think we used all the gas up right here in the driveway, and I wasn't able to even get it started again. I think it's because of the gas. So I had a little gas left in this, and I had gas for the mower inside here, but I heard him cutting his grass, and then that's how it started, man. So now that I got this, make sure we still got gas in here. A little bit of gas. So I'm not gonna use the more gas. I'm gonna pour that inside of here. Matter of fact, we're gonna do that now. Highly appreciate him coming through for me though. Now I can get out here and get on my job. I know that the people that have been wanting to cut my grass and the people that actually have been cutting my grass not gonna like this. Anyway, hey man, but if y'all been watching my channel and y'all know me personally, y'all know I always cut my own grass, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't take it personal, you feel me? I'm still supporting, but just what I do. I get my piece when I cut my grass, so you fill that all the way up. Handle this business. So I pour that little bit that's left in here and here. Not much. Then I got a little bit more in here.
Today's video is brought to you guys by KG Go Hard, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. I'm gonna put it on there right there. You know what I'm saying? Let the thing clear in. Yeah, make sure y'all go subscribe, like, hit the bell. You know what I'm saying? Go hit him on his last video and tell him, you know what I'm saying, Real to Real sent you. You know what I'm saying? And we are here, you know what I'm saying, for some big support. But yeah, make sure y'all do that, man. All the links are in the description below to the channel. So make sure you guys go subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? He just getting started. He won Mr. 75 Caprice giveaway. And he started a YouTube channel after doing it. That's why I told you guys can start your YouTube channel after you win these vehicles, because it'll help you grow by saying that you own this person's vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And it'll help you out in the long run. So yeah, make sure you guys get y'all tickets for Big Boy Ram Truck, and make sure y'all give him a subscribe. His link is in the description. And yeah, man, let's get back into the video. Peace.
Alright guys, y'all know this video is sponsored to you by my boy Kevin Jones, man, aka Kaji Go Hard. He won the Tahoe, the two-door Tahoe on 30s from Mr. 75 Caprice. So he's out there living, man. He's lit. Excuse me. I'm gonna give y'all his after this you're gonna see the links of his YouTube, his Facebook, and his Instagram, and then in the description is where y'all gonna see the links to just go easily access to go subscribe, like, and follow him on all 3 platforms that he's got going on. His YouTube reminds me a lot of myself. Like, I really like him, guys. So if y'all rock with me, go rock with him. He's really showing like how to show love. He's out there. He's putting a camera in people's faces. He's energetic. He's ready to go. He wants it. I think he needs it. You know what I'm saying? I needed it. That's why I act how I act. I need it. You feel me? So I hope the best for him, man. And this video is sponsored to you by Kaji Go Hard. So go give him a chance, guys. Like I said, he won the giveaway by Mr. 75 Caprice. He came in first place and got the truck. So big shout out to him. And don't leave the video, guys. If y'all at the end of the video, thank you for watching the whole thing. If y'all at the middle, keep watching, guys. I'll see y'all in a bit. Got me. Alright, gang, man. This video is brought to you by KG Go Hard. I need y'all to go mess with him, man. His real name is Kevin Jones. He won that car off of 75 Caprice, Mr. 75 Caprice. Please go show him some love, gang. He heavily invested into this. And just the real ones, I just need y'all to go over there and show him, that y'all seen this and that y'all support him. At least go comment 32 gang. Go run his subscribers up, run his following up, run his Facebook up. I'm doing my best for him, gang. I did a second video in a row for him. So it's because he actually reminds me of myself, guys. He does everything really, really good. He works super hard every single day on YouTube, guys. So if y'all have love for me, I need y'all to go show love to KG Go Hard. The links will be in the description of this video. Y'all can leave right now and go subscribe and follow him. That's how much I want him to succeed, guys. Also, make sure that y'all come back and enjoy the rest of the video. Some crazy shit happened, man, when CJ and my mom seen each other. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And also, if you're at the end of the video, man, thank you for watching the whole video. You were awesome. And, let's just keep going from there, guys. And like I said, please go to the links in my description to subscribe, follow, and add friend on Facebook to my guy KG Go Hard, aka Kevin Jones. Big shout out to Kevin Jones, man. I see you, bro. I'm doing my best for you. Hopefully people go over there and message you. See you guys in a bit.
Better go hard or go home. 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 Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard.
We gonna be with you for a little bit.